Some of public education's worst enemies come from inside the ranks. Crooked superintendents, incompetent HR directors, bully administrators. They give all of us who care about public schools a bad name.
Which side are you on? Which side are you on?
Earlier this morning, we were speaking of Huntsville City Schools and the fantastic victory by Teamsters 402 in organizing those school bus drivers. So on the subject of Huntsville City Schools, I want to bring attention to a new muckraking effort called Rocket City Reckoning. RocketCityReckoning.com is a new website that contains explosive allegations against Huntsville City Schools and its leadership. That includes allegations of abuse and cover-up, allegations of corruption and profiteering, allegations of mismanagement, and more. Now, we are speaking with the team behind Rocket City Reckoning to schedule an interview, hopefully for next weekend's episode. But in the meantime, check it out for yourself. See what you make of it. It's my understanding that there's a lot more to come, and since the effort went live a week ago, a lot more tips have come in. The folks behind Rocket City Reckoning have tried to work the official channels. They've tried to go about things the right way. And it didn't work. They tried pursuing change within the school district the recommended way, and it didn't work. They tried the Desegregation Advisory Committee. That didn't work. They tried the traditional media, the local press, lawyers. Nobody was brave enough to touch any of this, or to take on the Huntsville City Schools and its powerful law firm, Lanier Ford. So after banging their head against the wall, and more walls, and then more walls, last weekend, Rocket City Reckoning went live as a website and has been dripping information ever since. What you make of it is, of course, up to you. But the allegations being made are very serious enough to warrant your attention if you're any kind of stakeholder in Huntsville City Schools. And I want to take this as a moment, as a brief opportunity to reiterate that while I will always defend public education from the privatizers and the corporate reformers, I also know intimately well how flawed some of our public school systems really are, and how they've been sabotaged from the inside out by bullies, crooks, narcissists, and profiteers. Huntsville City Schools has long been a toxic climate and damaged by misleadership. It's essential that public schools be of, by, and for the public. That means power back into the hands of the educators, students, and parents, not six-figure bureaucrats and their lawyers and contractors. It's up to all of us to ensure our local public school districts are operating cleanly, competently, and equitably. Unfortunately, some of public education's worst enemies come from inside the ranks. Crooked superintendents, incompetent HR directors, bully administrators. They give all of us who care about public schools a bad name. And it's clear to me that while we defend public education from outside threats, we also have to get our own house in order and democratically revitalize our public schools from the bottom up in order to provide the education our students, parents, educators, and communities truly deserve. So, wanted to share that with you. Check it out, Rocket City Reckoning. Hopefully we'll have an interview with them next weekend. But in the meantime, especially if you are local, there's some really explosive stuff on that website. Some very strong allegations, so it may be worth your time checking it out.
You just saw a clip from the Valley Labor Report. We are live every Saturday morning from 9:30 a.m. till 12:30 p.m. And we pride ourselves on keeping all of our content free to everybody so that we can talk to as many working folks as possible. If you support the work that we're doing, you think that it's important, you think that it's good, then consider making a monthly contribution to the project, and you can do that on our website, tvlr.fm.